Hi Scorpio, welcome. I'm just going to fix this camera. This is going to be a reading for the full moon that happened yesterday. I'm going to let you know how it affects your energy. Not just, yesterday was the full moon, but the energy actually prolongs a couple weeks. And we're also still in Mercury in retrograde, so we're going to see what's coming towards you in terms of love. This is what I found on how it's going to affect your sign. On January 6th, the full moon, the full wolf moon in Cancer, will illuminate your 9th house of spirituality, bringing strong emotions to the forefront when it comes to what you believe in. Now is a great time to connect with your family or ancestry, specifically when it comes to belief systems that run into your family. You're someone who craves familiarity in this area, and on this day you'll be encouraged to find comfort in your rituals and your practices. So if you find yourself wanting to nurture the connections that are already around you, your family, your friends, your soul tribe, the people that get you the most, that are always there for you, that's because it's taking place in your 9th house. All right, let's see what message needs to come through for you guys. I'm going to pull Scrabble tiles at the end, so do stay till the very end. Look for your name, someone you may be thinking about, their name. If the reading completely resonates or certain things resonate, look for who pops into your mind. If no one pops into your mind and it's a brand new love coming in, then definitely look for your initials and your name. If your name and your initials are not there, this is only additional clarity. It does not mean the reading isn't for you. If you feel like it resonates in your life, then it's meant for you. All right, let's see. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. My Scorpio's spirit during this full moon energy and Mercury in retrograde. What is coming towards my Scorpios? All right. Archangel Lalehel, guardian of the divine light. Clear, healing light aids light workers, spiritual insight, patrons of the arts and the sciences. 45 is a 9, could be broken down to 333. I hold the mirror of the soul to help you see how to come into alignment with your true inner self. Calling on this guardian angel, it's like results will almost happen instantaneously. And there are changes coming, it says. Let's get one more for Scorpio. All right, and look what came out. Card of 11, Gemini energy, Archangel Shamuel, divine love, twin flames, peace, union, unconditional love, mission and harmony, perfect timing, and it says trust. So with nothing will come of this situation, you could have had a falling out with someone, and you felt like, you'll never speak to this person again. You'll never hear from them again. I do feel like there's some kind of balance that's coming. Doesn't always have to be in love. Just in relationships in your life in general. All right. For my Scorpios. All right. Two wanted to come out. Let me get the one on the floor. Go the distance. Card of 47. So we have 45, 47. Going the distance. Putting yourself into the situation. Putting all of yourself into it. And to be fair. 11, 11 right there. Actually, we have 11, 11, 11. Doing what you feel drawn to. Doing what feels fair for you. Judgment also came out. I feel like it's a time of evaluation. Let me get both cards that just flipped out. I feel nervous energy in your reading. So if you're feeling nervous about a connection or anxiety, you're actually coming through in this reading. Feeling like you need to make a decision or a choice but not wanting to. For some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Let's see. Your energy. The Five of Cups. See? Feeling sadness. You could have been ghosted. You could have been broken up with and never given any reason why, or you just don't understand like what happened. You feel down, and I feel like some of you definitely feel anxiety from my cards popping out all over the place. The current situation, the Five of Swords, 5-5. Remember, change is coming with Archangel Chamuel. There is a disagreement here. There is a separation, misunderstanding, broken up. Harsh things said to, both of you, like to each side. Possibly harsh actions. And take it how it resonates. This could very well be your energy towards this person. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like you're definitely at odds with someone. Someone that you definitely thought was your soulmate. Four of Wands. Another 11-11. We have 11. Yeah, we have 11 5 times here. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. And with the Four of Wands here, this could have been somebody you lived with and moved out from, separated. You could have been even married with the Four of Wands here. But it was a solid foundation. It was someone that you could see long-term with. A soulmate connection. Yeah, the past energy was a hard breakup, Scorpio. Very hard breakup for both of you to endure. I feel like there's love here, though. And in the future is the Seven of Wands. I do feel the person who did the breaking up is going to still wear a mask in the very near future. Not willing to open up. And I did see the Two of Swords. I feel like there has to be a decision or communication, and nobody is breaking down or wanting to reach out to one another. But what you're embracing is that you've done the work. You know that you showed up in this connection in the best energy or the best way you could. You've planted the seeds along your journey. And whether you're aware of it or not, when you think about things and you feel your heart is drawn towards that person, your desires, your soul, that's manifesting. So you've definitely planted the seeds, and there's something coming to fruition here. And what you're letting go of is the mental anguish. Being in your head about this person, thinking about them often. I mean, I get it. There is love here. Someone wants to take a leap of faith and rush in with the Chariot. Regain that balance. I feel you may dream about this person often. And Spirit is saying, go the distance. Five of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands. 11-11 again. Guys, this is definitely a soulmate connection. 100% somebody that you've had past lifetimes with that is showing up in this reading. For some of you, you were in union with this person. Like I said, you may have lived with them. You could have been engaged, talking about engagement and marriage. You could also be married to them and in separation. But you feel sad and down about this. I feel like you want to reach out with the Page of Cups here. This is your energy. You very well could be dealing with another, a fellow water sign. But I feel like you want to reach out. You want to give that romantic gesture to break the ice. You want wish fulfillment in this connection. They could have some fire in their chart, air. I have a lot of air here with all these swords. So it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have some fire with the 1111. And then we have water, but I'm going to take that as you. It's like you want to restore the balance. You think about this person often. You see yourself, you know, long term with this person. You didn't want this. Three of Coins. For some of you, it could be somebody that you met through your place of employment or through business. That might have been why it's the hard ending. You know, business and work sometimes don't mix. It depends on where you work. Other people start to find out, people talk, then the managers find out that, you know, and sometimes it just puts pressure on your, you know, on your position. But this, it's like you both want to come together and work it out. Yeah, it's like going from what you, like keeping that distance from one another to wanting to come together and fight for the connection. Yeah, you definitely. I feel like in this journey, you have somewhat put yourself out there to move on, to regain your stability. You know, allow some time for your heart to heal. You still want to be all in. And there's the Hierophant. Like I said, they could have water in their chart also, but I do feel this was a very loving connection at one point. King of Coins, earth energy, like I said, for some of you it could be earth in the beginning of the reading because I saw the Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person does want to offer something abundant. Something long term. May have their own business, but very high up with their stability and their finances. And they want to come rushing in. I feel like karma is happening in your favor in this connection. So we do have fire. We do have earth. And we do have a lot of air. A lot of swords are here in the initial draw. And then there's some fire. But it's definitely a soulmate connection, and it was definitely a hard ending on both your parts. See what I mean with these cards? There's like a nervous energy. And this could be... I'm picking up the cards. Give me 1 second. This could also be their energy. Wanting to reach out, but, you know, not knowing what exactly to say to you, how to make it right. Because with the Five of Swords here, there was definitely a disagreement, a fight. And there was a walking away. All right, for Scorpio Spirit. Tell me, what is this nervous energy I'm feeling? What is this nervous energy I'm feeling? All right, we got still. It's like, it's Taurus energy, so there is that King of Coins energy developing over time. Like fine wine. You could be getting the, you know, initially you reaching out to them or they reaching out to you saying, like, let's go grab a drink. Let's meet at the bar that we met at the first time, or where we had our first date. And there's the Cabin. Lonely and confused. Libra energy. Going within. Remember, Judgment was the first card I saw when I started shuffling, so I feel like there is definitely self-evaluation going on here. So for the person who did the walking away, with the Seven of Swords energy, that might not have wanted to completely open up at the time or deal with what was happening and walked away, I feel like they're going to be the one that reaches out. And there's the curtain call, the recognition, Leo energy, the communication. Both of you coming together and being very focused, paying attention to only each other and what is going on between the two of you. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. Karma in your favor when it comes to this connection. All right, Spirit, what else for my Scorpios? And I'm going to get a card of timing also, guys. Airplane. You could be at a distance. Now, with the Star card here, this was specifically Aquarius energy. There could be some distance here and some traveling that needs to be involved. But it's also like leaving behind what happened, leaving behind what was said, what was done, what wasn't done with the Seven of Swords energy, and moving past it and going the distance. You know, being fair in this for both of your sakes. All right. Card of timing for my Scorpios. Okay. We have lunar eclipse from now to 3 months out from now. Deep emotional cleanse. Subconscious revealed. New emotional cycle. Seeing clearly. See, within that self-evaluation, I feel like if this is this person's energy, and you'll know if it's yours, I feel like you've been thinking about this person, you've been analyzing what had happened, what you may have done wrong, how they communicated or what they added to what was wrong, and how as a team this went downhill. But I also feel like within that self-evaluation, it's like no matter what you guys have been through, you would rather get through it together than alone. And it's a brand new emotional cycle. All right. Spirit for my Scorpios. Messages between them and their person. Between them and their person. Okay. As you surrender your 3D expectations, I surrender to our 5D connection. So it's like as one person surrenders to the expectations of what is happening right now, the other person is realizing that this is a soulmate connection, that the two of you are connecting on the 5D, that you have had past lives with one another. Pay attention to rainbows. A lot of people have been writing to me saying, I see a lot of rainbows. Yes, because that's the way your spirit guides, the universe, they sync up with you and they communicate with you through these beautiful things, through repeating numbers, through rainbows, even through coins. I had one person say before I was listening to them on tarot, so they were another reader, that they would always clean up their counter, and their father had always had a thing with change, specifically pennies, like always looking at pennies and looking for wheat pennies or whatever. So she would always clean up the counter and put all the change in this one area. And every time she would turn around, there was a penny on the counter. She would put it back. The penny would reappear. She would put it back. And then this penny kept reappearing. Then she realized it was around her father's birthday. It was a time where she caught herself talking to her father a lot, even though he had passed on. He was letting her know that he was there. It's those types of things. It could be very unique between you and your someone that's passed on, or you and your spirit guides. It doesn't even have to be the synchronicities that I say to you. But do pay attention to rainbows. I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to. And that's that future energy. Wearing that mask. not ready to communicate. 1 to 3 months. I want to know everything about you, but I hold myself back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get in too deep. And the Ace of Cups is here. There is that emotional connection, that love. Scorpio, I feel like you both are missing one another. It's like, who's going to break the ice here? Who's going to be the one to reach out? All right, Scrabble time. All right, we have A, T as in Tom, L as in love, E, R, B as in babe, another E, N as in no. We have a couple N's. H, I, P, another E, U, K, J, another A, another N, another R, and then an O. So we have every vowel here. So I see Nan for like Nancy. Bell for like Bella. B-I-L could be Bill, Billy, William. I see Natalia. Robert. I see Len for maybe Lenny. But do go ahead and focus. Think about what I said, because I feel like for some of you, you're really missing someone. You're feeling like it was unfair to you. You could have definitely been ghosted. But I think there's more that they feel deep down that they really want to admit. And they're just not ready to admit. But you will be hearing from them. I do feel they see that you've moved on and that you're doing well for yourself. And I feel like with that energy, with them feeling that like that, it's gonna make them work a little bit faster and harder to be able to tell you how they feel. For those that there is a distance between the two of you, it doesn't matter because the airplane is here. So it's like once they give that confession, they're going to be wanting to meet up, put the plan in motion, and however they have to travel, you guys travel together, to meet one another. But Wheel of Fortune was here twice. So this is meant to happen. It was meant to go down the way it did, and it's meant to, for whatever way it comes back together. All right, Scorpio, I will be back for many more readings. Stay safe.